Hi, it's Dana from the James B. Brown Library with my helper Lucy.
Hi.
And today we're going to do a fun project that we love to do at our house, but now that we're back in the library, we're going to do it here in the library's kitchen. We found an old bag of crayons, all the broken pieces, and I took them home and I sliced off all of the wrappers. This is a project for the grown-up to do because it does work best with a sharp knife, a razor blade, or a box cutter. So once you have them all cut up, you can decide what kind of mold you want to use. We found some fun silicone baking molds, and
here you can look at them.
yeah, we have this fun teddy bear, we have a cookie one, Lego molds, even actual sharp crayon molds. So what we're going to do is, once you use this for crayon making, it is no longer food safe. So try to buy something that you know is going to be used just for crafts and not for food. And you can see our Lego ones have been well used and loved. You will need a baking sheet, and we like to line our baking sheet with either aluminum foil, and that buzzer tells me that our oven has been preheated. One of the molds we purchased came with a really handy instruction sheet. You need to place the molds in a 250-degree Fahrenheit oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm going to stop right now and let Lucy fill up the molds that she desires, and we'll pop them in the oven and we'll be right back.
So we have all these molds, as my mom said, and I think I want to do the Lego brick one. So you're going to place it on one of the sheets, and then you're going to take your crayons, and then I think you're going to break them.
Mm-hmm.
Break them into tiny pieces. So let me choose the pieces I want. But you can also make this as random as you want. Break them into tiny pieces, and then we can speed it up, and then once I'm done I can show you.
And what's nice about this is you can either do all of the same color, or you can mix them all up and make them multicolor and swirly. So we'll let Lucy keep working away, and we'll come back in a bit.
So I'm going to put the last crayon in, and then actually I'm just gonna add one more. Just there. Now we're done with all these crayons, and this is what they can look like. Make sure they overflow just a tiny bit,
And make sure you use wax paper or tin foil so you don't ruin your baking sheets.
yes, and if you can see these holes in here that we can't fill with crayons, like these and these everywhere. Well, that is why you want to overflow them a bit, because then all the melted crayons can go in those cracks. So we're putting them in the oven, and on their package, they should say how long to put them in. But if they don't, then just kind of guess, like 250 degrees, or like,
And we're back, and our crayons have cooled a bit, and then after they cooled, we popped them in the freezer for about a half an hour, and that way they don't break as easily. And so now we're popping out the last few crayons, and these are all cold, and you can see how fun and colorful these are. And remember, once you do these molds are no longer food safe, so they're only safe for crafting, making soap molds, things like that. And it's a good thing we put down our wax paper, because looky here, we had a little overspill. So,
and also, since you can't use it again for eating, you can reuse them for these crayon things, or you can use them if you have other craft ideas that aren't edible. But keep these away from children when they're out of the oven, because then they could burn them.
Yeah, they're very hot when they come out of the oven. So
Yes.
And then let them cool for about 20 minutes, and then pop them in the freezer on the tray for about a half an hour.
See, look at these are the results. You saw them. So if you have any other molds, we got them at the dollar store. See, we have pineapples, seashells, cute little bears, and then they're like crayons, but they have multicolor on them. Oh, look at that. That's funny. But yeah, you can make big ones, you can make small ones, you can make ones that are shaped as crayons. So then you can have fun with them. I hope you can try this craft and have fun with it. Bye.